What's going on, y'all? Chuck Nunface. Gonna take a look at this one right here. This is the Benchmade 710 re-release. The second version to come out. This one has aluminum scales, raw aluminum scales from the looks of it, and a bronze-coated PVD S90V blade. It's a re-release of the venerable McHenry Williams design. I believe it's the 20th anniversary, or 25th anniversary, I believe. And it's in celebration of the 25 years of the Axis lock being introduced to the knife world. I have been critical of this knife on its initial release, especially. The previous release was a Magna Cut blade at undisclosed hardness. I don't know, haven't followed up. I don't know if they have released official numbers on the hardness of the Magna Cut. But I was very critical. I did a video about it. I'll link that in the description. I'm going to do my damnedest to keep an open mind and not have, well, now I get to not have contempt prior to investigation. Now I get to investigate, which is a good thing. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. I certainly would appreciate that. All those new subscribers, thank you for joining if you are new here. And those who have been here for a while, thank you for continuing the support. Turn on those alerts, that notification bell, share this video out there. Certainly would appreciate that. Drop a comment on what your thoughts are on the Benchmade 710. Yeah, so I've been critical. But I will say there is a lot I like about this. This is on loan, incidentally. It's on loan from a friend of mine, sharp_marbles on Instagram. I will link his profile in the description of this video, so go check him out on Instagram. He's got a lot of really cool stuff. He actually sent me 3 knives. I'm going to be featuring the other 2 on another video. I don't think I'll be doing full reviews. I am going to attempt to do a full review on this. However, the owner has not said how long I could have it. I'm sure he'd be cool with me having it for a week, maybe 2 weeks might be pushing it, but I'm sure I could have it for at least a week and give a reasonable opinion on the knife. He has given me permission to go ahead and use it, for, everyday sort of tasks, nothing crazy. But yeah, getting back to it, there is a lot I like about this. I love the blade profile. I love the size of it, 4-inch blade. Good weight, I'm going to say, I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll get the specs when I do the review, but probably like 5.5 ounces, something like that. Decent weight. It's got, like I said, that milled aluminum scales. It does have liners, stainless steel, I assume, liners that have been skeletonized. So there's some holes in there, as you can see. This is the new Axis lock, and it looks like all of the guts are inside of the liner. So I'm probably not going to take it apart and explore all that, but it seems, according to Benchmade, they've redesigned it and made it more robust and things like that, because that was always one of the complaints of the Axis lock was the Omega springs breaking and things like that. Perhaps they've addressed that issue. The PVD coated blade looks great. It is showing a little bit of wear. I didn't do much with it. I washed it off first. Oh, incidentally, if you do get this knife, go ahead and wash it off, because it did have a coating of factory gunk on it. So especially if you're going to do, anything with food, go ahead and wash this knife off first, because it was pretty dirty. I just put some detergent on there, and there was a bunch of gray-green gunk kind of came off the blade. So go ahead and wash it first before you use it. But yeah, all I've done with it really is just peel an apple. And so that stuff on the PVD blade, the PVD coating, that will come off if I just take a microfiber to it or something like that. And yeah, so, feeling in hand, the ergos seem great. Like I say, the weight feels good. Love the size of the blade, love the recurve. I know a lot of people aren't fans of recurves, but it's really not that challenging to sharpen. You just kind of have to take your time. The pocket clip is nice. There's some things that I would like to see done differently. Maybe some milling out for the pocket clip. I think that would be nice. But it's not bad, but I think it just, you've got the technology. Go ahead and mill out a pocket for your clip instead of just making it bolt on. But I'll go ahead and get into that a little bit more, I think, when I have a little bit more time with this knife. But yeah, initial impressions, spoiler alert, I don't hate this knife. I've been critical, but I don't hate it. does it match its $405 price tag? To be determined. I think it's a better price point than the initial Magna Cut release at well over 600. I can't remember exactly what it was, 610, something like that, 615, whatever it was. I think this is a more intelligent price point, and this would certainly be the one if I were so inclined to buy one or to get one. I would get this one as opposed to the much more expensive Magna Cut option. I know the scales were different on that one too, but I don't think they were insanely different that it would justify that sort of price increase. But in any case, I digress. Yeah, there's a lot of things to like. Like I say, there's a few things I don't like initially. I want to form more opinions on it before I kind of delve into them. But, I mean, overall, pretty nice darn knife. So, let me hang on to it for a few days here. Let me use it for a week, something like that. And I will report back on my thoughts on this. Give me a follow on Instagram if you're not doing so already, at Chuck_Nunface. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. And stay tuned for the next one. Peace.